Welcome to Tickle Your R.O.I, where we look at the marketing questions and challenges facing businesses and offer possible solutions and relevant insights. Longtime listeners may have noticed that this episode's title is a little clickbaity, but don't worry, we have good reasons for that. We'll be taking a close and critical look at some of the changes recently implemented by Google and how that's affected rank tracking, SEO, and how we measure digital marketing success. Here's the bottom line up front. Google surprised us all with a requirement for JavaScript to render search results. This new requirement changes a number of things in the worlds of SEO and digital marketing. While it makes ads more visible and reduces bot traffic, it also complicates SERPs and keyword scraping. This complicates how we evaluate SEO and measure SEO success, thus forcing marketing professionals and businesses to adopt new approaches to SEO, online visibility, and digital marketing. So while conventional rank tracking has changed, new versions remain valid tools, but require new modes of analysis and additional new metrics. With that out of the way, let's go into a little more detail. First off, we'll take a look at what actually happened and why. It's fairly common knowledge these days that Google's search algorithms change from time to time. Most digital media professionals have had to contend with shifting requirements for SEO success over the years, and we've gotten pretty good at adapting quickly. This recent change, however, came out of nowhere and represents a seismic shift in how we use many of the core tools of digital marketing. The impetus for these changes came from Google's ongoing concerns about automated traffic or bots, the ongoing demands of online security, and of course, the need to reduce spam. With those issues in mind, the team at Google implemented a series of new requirements for the scraping tools used to analyze search engine results pages, or SERPs. One of these requirements was that scrapers use JavaScript in order to render search results. From a technical standpoint, is this a significant additional complication and increases the time and expense of developing and using these SEO tools? The change was made abruptly with no prior announcement, further complicating the issue for digital media and marketing professionals around the world. The conventional means of measuring SEO ranking success by tracking individual keywords now faces new challenges. So does this mean that Google rank tracking is dead? The answer is not exactly. And this is a big change and will require significant adaptation and the adoption of new metrics and some additional tools. However, the Google rank tracking will remain a mainstay of SEO tracking and analysis for a while, although it will share the limelight with some other approaches. Let's shift gears a bit and look at how we'll need to change our metrics and approaches to SEO in light of these developments at Google. The first is obvious, but needs to be said. Some social media professionals may find it easiest to adopt JavaScript-ready tools for SERP scraping. This approach entails some additional monetary costs, as these software utilities cost money for either purchase or development. There's also likely to be a time cost associated with them. It takes time to learn to use new software and new digital tools, so social media professionals opting for software solutions should allocate their workload appropriately. Those of us working in a corporate environment should be prepared to explain all of this to managers, boards, and stakeholders as necessary. A more budget-friendly option involved diversifying the array of metrics used to measure SEO. While purchasing a JavaScript-capable solution for SERP scraping is a strong option, most digital marketing professionals will likely want to utilize additional metrics for thorough and accurate results. In an interesting way, this takes us back to basics for SEO. Keyword tracking was easy to automate and quantify. It was ideal for executive summaries and stakeholder-friendly graphics. Now, we need to pay more attention to organic audience growth. How well is your website, social media profile, or other digital tool attracting new audience members? How many new unique views, subscriptions, or followers are you generating every week or every month? This is a fairly easy metric to track. Google Analytics or Cloudflare's backend tools both offer detailed utilities for tracking and quantifying visitors and traffic for websites. Most social media platforms offer similar options for business pages and profiles. It's an extra step or two, but tracking organic audience growth is a potent addition to SERP scraping and keyword tracking. Building on the foundation of audience growth, another important metric for digital marketing success is conversion rate. There are a number of ways to measure this depending on the business in question. How often do SERP appearances or website visits convert into online sales? How effectively does your digital marketing strategy move visitors through your funnel and bring them into your business or lead to a client call? Again, the nature of your business will dictate how you measure conversion. Realtors will need to track conversion differently than storefront business or online sales portals. But by measuring conversion, in addition to keyword tracking and organic audience growth, you'll get a more complete idea of how well your SEO strategies are working. Up till now, we've been talking about metrics that are fairly concrete and easy to measure. They're shareholder friendly in that they're simple to graph, and success is determined by the numbers going up consistently over time. Let's shift gears yet again and look at some metrics that are a bit more nebulous and require a more thorough understanding of digital marketing nuances and subtleties. Audience engagement is a particularly important metric for social media success. Building a community around your brand and cultivating an audience which actively engages with your social media presence is an important step for any business. In previous episodes, we've discussed various ways in which small businesses, startups, and franchises can attract and retain a social media audience. We've also gone into detail on some ways to promote audience engagement and how to create engaging content. Audience engagement requires careful, consistent attention to details like online reviews, social media comments and shares, and the overall tone or vibe of the audience. This is quite a bit more difficult to quantify or explain to non-professionals, but it's a vital part of digital marketing success and needs to be treated as such. Similar to these metrics is the idea of overall brand visibility. How often does your brand or business appear in relevant online discussions? How much digital word of mouth does your marketing generate? Do you receive online leads or referrals from established customers or clients? Like audience engagement, these can be difficult to track, but being mentioned in digital spaces or in conventional media can do a lot to expand your SEO success and develop your brand presence and brand positioning. Savvy social media professionals may want to devote some time to tracking overall brand visibility and working to expand their share of that space. We've talked about changing approaches to SEO success, increased cost of SEO tools, and the intangibles that turn good digital marketing into great digital marketing. Now let's address the elephant in the room and look at the role AI plays in all of this. While Google's new JavaScript requirement for SERP and SERP scraping does address legitimate concerns about bot traffic, security, and spam reduction, it also makes things much easier for Google's AI overviews to insert themselves into search engine query results. Like most tech giants out there, Google is going hard into the AI space and working overtime to insert its large language model machine learning into all levels of its endeavors. Those of you with Android mobile devices may have started getting notifications about Google AI-assisted text messaging, for example. Whether or not the AI craze is sustainable will be the subject of another episode. For now, let's talk about how the new JavaScript requirement drives AI search results and how that affects the tools we use to measure SEO. JavaScript is required for AI search results to appear in Google's search results. Requiring that all search results incorporate JavaScript makes it easier for Google's AI to synthesize its own search results and to insert those results into that critical first page. This in turn forces Google's users to interact with AI-generated search engine results. Organic results based on things like traffic, engagement, and keywords are being pushed further down the page, with AI results taking the main stage and getting the most attention. From an SEO standpoint, this does a few things. It forces greater dependence on Google's own tools like Google Analytics and Google Search Console in order to measure and interpret SEO data. This is in keeping with Google's AI goals of a closed ecosystem dominated by AI tools. Whether that's good or bad or indifferent is a bit beyond the scope of this episode, but it's something that digital marketing professionals should bear in mind going forward. While it does diminish the power of rank tracking for SEO and muddy the overall SEO data pools, It also forces us to adopt new ways of measuring SEO success, audience engagement, and digital marketing ROI that may, in the long run, provide a more complete picture of success. Time will tell, and for now, digital marketing professionals will need to stay flexible and informed in order to make the best decisions for themselves and their clients. This is one of those moments in digital marketing that potentially transforms the entire industry, and there will be many more revelations and discussions to come. For now, rest assured that Google rank tracking is not dead, but you'll likely want to adapt how you measure SEO success anyway. As with all aspects of the world of marketing, these questions are complex and always evolving, so we'll continue to explore it in future podcasts. However, we're out of time for now, so please click follow in order to receive notifications about upcoming episodes and insights. In the meantime, if you have any further questions, visit our website at www.wahadesign.com. Check out our social media or reach out to us at info@wahadesign.com for questions, business queries, or topic suggestions. This has been Tickle Your R.O.I with Blake Baxendall, and we'll see you next time.